everybody. Look, I fixed my phone case so you can actually see my whole face when I talk. It's awesome. So we're going to talk today actually about time management. So I think last week we said a couple of things about planning, or I talk actually a lot about planning, so I can't even remember when the last time we talked about that. But oftentimes the issue with planning is actually a time management issue. And people will tell me all the time, I don't have time to eat healthy. I don't have time to meal prep. I ran out of time to cook myself a healthy meal, or, any one of those things. I hear I don't have time all the time. And I want you to take a step back today, and I really want you to think and be brutally harsh with yourself about where you spend your time and why it is that you don't think you have the time, okay? I hate to be the Debbie Downer, or not even that, but I hate to be the little bird on your shoulder that's going to tell you the actual truth, in that it's not that you don't have the time, it's that you're not choosing to make the time, okay? If in the event you have a goal and you want to reach that goal, then that goal will be your priority, right? And so if your goal is to, let's say, lose fat, okay, or lose weight in general, right? Most of the time we want it to be fat because we wouldn't want to lose our hard-earned muscle. You also have to prioritize those things that will help you reach those goals, okay? So if you want to lose weight, but you're not willing to take the time to prepare healthy food, or take the time to research a healthy option at a restaurant if you're going out to eat, then is it really your goal to lose weight? Because if it were, you would make eating healthy a priority, because you would know that that's going to be what gets you to that end goal, okay? At the end of the day, that's what it is. Cut and dry, black and white. If you want something, you're going to do what it takes to get there. So number one, ask yourself if it's really what you want, okay? Are you willing to make the sacrifices necessary? Or are you willing to seek out the help necessary? Are you willing to do the things necessary to reach that goal, okay? So let's talk time management, right? If in the event getting healthy, losing weight is your goal, then you have to take the time to do the planning and the meal prep necessary to have healthy foods available and to have those healthy foods prepared for you in order to be able to eat them, okay? If your goal is to lose weight and you need to be eating healthy, but the only foods that you have in your house are Twix, Reese's Puff Ball cereal, Coffee Mate creamer, and taquitos, then you're not really setting yourself up to be able to eat healthy, because there's no healthy food in your house, right? So make a plan, okay? Grocery shop, buy healthy foods, but start with a plan, okay? So create a weekly menu. Once you have that menu, you can then take the items from that menu and create a usable grocery list for yourself. That's going to save you time and money, because you're not going to be buying foods that you don't need that will then go to waste, and that you'll have everything that you need to make the recipe you're wanting to eat, okay? When you get home from the grocery store, you can do one of two things, right? You can either shop one day and prep the next day, or a different day, or you can shop and prep all on the same day. It just depends on how much time you have available. I tell all of my clients you need to set aside one day, like your least busy day, to get in the kitchen for a while and make sure that you're meal prepping and having those foods available to you, okay? First rule of thumb, get those vegetables, get them cleaned, get them chopped, get them prepped. Whatever container you're going to be putting them in, line it with some paper towel so that it'll help soak up some of the moisture. They won't go bad as quickly, and get them set aside. This is huge for time management because it's going to save you time when it's time to put meals together, okay? Let's say you want a salad, but it's your busiest night of the week. You're running around everywhere, running errands. You've got stuff, gym, life, whatever. Or you've got kids. Kids have all of their activities. You're running around like a crazy person all afternoon, and you finally get home at 8:30 at night. If you don't have those vegetables already prepped, how many of you have said, oh, I just don't feel like cutting it or whatever, I just won't have a salad, I'll do something else, because it wasn't readily available to you. But if those vegetables are already chopped up and ready to go, and all you have to do is grab a handful or put them on the scale and weigh them and then add them to your salad, you're much more likely to eat those foods, right? Okay, the same goes with meat. Once you get all of those vegetables prepped and ready to go, then you can bring your meats out. And then you can have 3 or 4 different kinds of meat going all at the same time. Put one in the crock pot or Instant Pot, put one in the oven, put one on the stovetop, put one out on the grill if you grill stuff, okay? And then if you've got a buddy that can help you, because that might be a little bit too much for being able to multitask back and forth, you can have 3 or 4 different kinds of meat, different flavors of meat, all cooking at the same time. One can be Italian, one can be Mexican, one can be Asian, one can be Greek. Whatever you like, you can be cooking it in advance so that, guess what? On your crazy night of the week, when the kids are screaming and you're tired and you don't feel like cooking, dinner is already prepared. All you have to do is grab it out of the fridge, portion it onto a plate, microwave it on the plate, because we never microwave in plastic, and it's good to go. All of those little things that you can be doing for yourself to prepare yourself ahead of time is only going to make your time management easier on the back end, okay? But then let's talk other stuff, time management too, okay? Do you wait until the absolute last minute to wake up every morning? So then you're screaming all over the house, trying to get the kids ready. You're snapping at them because you're already running late. Nobody even has time for a healthy breakfast because you stayed in bed super late. And then you're already starting your day off on a bad foot. Okay? If you haven't heard of Craig Ballantyne, you should probably go and follow him. Okay? If you've never read his book, The Perfect Day Formula, I highly recommend it. It's on Audible. You can actually get it for free with a free trial of Audible. Listen to it, pick it up on Amazon. Heck, I think you can actually even go to his website and get a copy of it for free just by joining his email list. And he sends out a lot of really cool emails with a lot of really great tips and tricks in it for how to create a perfect day. Okay? It's all about time management. You've got to start first and foremost. Wake up 15 minutes earlier tomorrow morning than you do every other day, and tell me by the end of the day how much more smoothly and how much more fluidly and how much better your day ran as a result of that. Okay? So in addition to really kind of taking a look at where you're spending your time and how much of it you're wasting on social media, or, you know, do you spend 2.5 hours a day at the gym, even though you only do a 1 hour long workout? You know, all of those types of things. Do you commute 2 hours a day so you're held captive in your car like I am right now? Okay, make the most of it, right? Listen to podcasts, listen to books on tape, do things that will move you forward in life, versus just necessarily listening to your favorite CD, your favorite radio station, and listening to the same 5 songs over and over again, okay? So there are so many different areas in our life where time management plays a role, and where time management can actually screw you if you don't have a good method of it, okay? So do that. Number 1, take a long, hard look at yourself and your day today and really be honest with yourself. Where is it that you're spending your time, and are those the best places to be spent? Okay. Are you prioritizing and taking the time on the things that will move you forward in reaching your goals? And if you haven't checked out Craig Ballantyne and the Perfect Day Formula, go check it out today. So that's what we talked about today, time management, and we'll see you next time.